Welcome to the MLA in-text citation tutorial presented by the Pierce College Library. In this tutorial, we will cover the topic of plagiarism and show you how to create in-text citations according to MLA guidelines. Plagiarism occurs anytime you do not cite the work of another creator. Plagiarism may be intentional or unintentional. The consequences for plagiarism may include failing the paper, failing the course, or removal from the college. Proper citation is necessary to avoid plagiarism in your paper. You need to cite anytime you quote something directly, you paraphrase an idea, you summarize an idea, when you use data, when you use graphs and charts, and when you use images which you did not create. One component of an MLA citation is the in-text citation. In MLA style, you do not use footnotes. Instead, you reference the work within the sentence or paragraph. The full citation will be found in your Works Cited page at the end of your paper. An in-text citation should be brief, with just enough information for the reader to find the work in the Works Cited page. When possible, it should include the author or authors and a page or paragraph number. An in-text citation should never include a web address. Now, let's look at some examples of in-text citations. Here's the most basic in-text citation for works with a single author. In this case, you simply write the author's last name and the page or page span you are citing if available. And here's how the work will look in your Works Cited page at the end of your paper. If you already have included the author's name in the text, then you only need to write the page number or page span of the text. And here again is the Works Cited page. Many authors share the same last name. In these cases, you need to distinguish which author you are referring to. To do this, include the first initial to distinguish between authors. If you are citing a single work with two authors, include both authors separated by a comma in your in-text citation. If your work has three authors, include all three, separated by commas. If you are citing a work with more than three authors, the MLA guidelines change. For works with four or more authors, include only the first listed author's name, followed by et al., which is Latin for and others. Sometimes you will encounter works in which the author's name is not provided. This is often the case with web pages, encyclopedias, and other works. If the author is not listed, use the first few words of the article's title in your citation, and remember to put these words in quotation marks. Here's how we would cite the encyclopedia article from the previous screen, and here's how it will look on your Works Cited page. Let's look at another work with no author, this time from the public web. Here's a press release from Target Corporation with no author. How will we create an in-text citation for this? As we did with the encyclopedia article, we use the first couple words from the article title in our in-text citation. Remember to put these words in quotation marks. Finally, let's look at how we format and create an in-text citation for a long quote. For quotations longer than 4 lines, place the quote in a freestanding block of text and omit quotation marks. Start the quotation on a new line and indent the entire quote 1 inch from the left margin. Be sure to maintain double spacing. Only indent the first line of the quotation by a ½ inch if you are citing multiple paragraphs. Your parenthetical citation will come after the closing punctuation mark. Here's what your long quotation should look like. And here's how it will look on your works cited entry. In summary, in-text citations should be brief, and they should easily guide the reader to the works cited page. They should include the author or authors and a page or paragraph number when available, and should never include a web address. For more in-depth assistance with MLA Citation, consult the Pierce Library's webpage or the 7th edition of the MLA Guide, which is on reserve at the library. Of course, your professor and the librarians are available to assist you as well. This has been a presentation by the Pierce College Library.